This is the cloud talk. Now, I'm happy to be here to present our new cloud services product. And I'm happy that this is my second product I present today. So it means we keep evolving. So who has already installed and configured Liferay Cloud Services? Cool. One beta tester out there. We love beta testers. So it's still on beta, but we wanted to introduce all the features, all the capabilities that it's going to offer you, and share a little bit about our future plans for Liferay Cloud Services. So first, let me explain why we decided to invest on this product. As we started, yep, the clicker is not working. No clicker? Okay. Yeah, so I click like 100 slides. Right. So as Liferay projects started growing in size and in complexity, we started seeing that our customers were facing a challenge when maintaining those projects. At first, the first basic Liferay projects were a public website or a private intranet or something like that, but our customers started growing their projects. So instead of having a single website, they had a customer portal, then they had an intranet, they had a separate installation for an e-commerce shop, and then they had another portal installation for their customers. And rapidly, their environments grew more and more complex. And on each of those environments, they had development environments, pre-production environments, production environments, and on each of those environments, they had several servers, right? Because they needed high availability. So imagine the number of nodes, servers, clusters, and environments that our customers start to have, right? So we were looking at this at this scenario, and we were thinking, how can we make sure that we deliver value to this scenario, that we can make sure that all those servers are always up to date, that all those servers are with the latest fix packs available, that all our servers are correctly balancing those clusters? How can we make sure that we can give that information to our clusters, to our customers? The first thing, we decided to invest on per portal information. We developed some basic portlets, but we realized that we needed that common vision through the whole sets of environments. So we started to think in a new idea, an idea that will allow our customers to have a full view of what was going on. So in order to have that whole view of all your environments and all your installations, you needed to be outside of each of your portals. So that should be an online platform. And that online platform should be capable of offering services not only to a single company. That should be a flexible and scalable platform that could allow all our community installations and all our enterprise installations to be able to consume those services. So that is why we decided to put that infrastructure in the cloud. And that is why we created Liferay Cloud Services. Liferay Cloud Services, it's an online platform that offers services to all our customers, both enterprise customers and community users or community installations. The goal of those customers, well, we have mainly two groups of services. The first one is a center for managing your servers. Basically, I like to represent this first service with those guys that are inside a computer. We want to give you the opportunity to have full control of all the updates on your servers. So that is why we created the Fix Pack Management Service. This is a system that is capable of knowing which is the right update that you need to install on each of your servers. As you can see here, you can have as many environments as you need. You can connect as many servers as you need to this platform, and it will automatically know which updates are available for each of your nodes. And also, if you are in a cluster environment, in the past, you needed to apply your patches to each one of your nodes. So if you have three environments and each environment with 6 nodes, you need to update node by node. This is an intelligent system that detects when you are in a cluster environment and directly allows you to download the patches to all the nodes. So you can make sure that all the fixes are applied equally to all the nodes in your cluster. But this is just one part of this. We have a new obsession in Liferay, which is measuring everything, metrics about everything. And I love that Brett Swain did this presentation before about metrics, about analytics. We love those tools. And what we have realized is that our customers are using Google Analytics, are using New Relic, are using Nagios, all kind of tools. But there's a point where those tools cannot provide information that is specific to Liferay as an application. So we have focused on giving metrics, on measuring what is going on in your portals, and we are offering those metrics as part of these services. So if you go to the metrics section, you can see application metrics like page load time, portlet load time. This is the kind of information that it's impossible to get from other tools. So we are focusing on giving you information in a page level, in a portlet level, and give you information that is specific to Liferay. And using this information, we expect basically for you to have the right tools to be able to diagnose what's going on in your portal, so that you don't have to, you can use all those additional tools, that is perfectly fine, but for all the things that are specific to Liferay, here's a set of interesting tools for you. We are also showing some JVM metrics. For those who are not using any of those metric tools, we are showing garbage collection metrics and memory metrics that are available directly since you connect your servers to those to these cloud services. And also, we show which are the current threads that are consuming database connections so that you can monitor what's going on in your portal. Also, we have detected that many times our support team needs to access information for your servers. Developers need to ask for permission to the IT team to access information from each server. And this way, you don't need, as a customer, you don't need to go through all those workarounds. You have all the information you need directly on this dashboard. You can access all the information from all your servers to a level of operating system, app server, portal version, all this information that was hard to extract sometimes, it's available for you in a few clicks. So we've been working on this for the last year or so, and we decided that before launching, we wanted to test it on a group of users, right? We started a private beta test. We opened it for 50. We decided to contact 50 customers, and the invitations were gone in like a couple hours. And I want to share with you some of the responses that we have received from them, so that you can understand the value that our customers are seeing in this new tool. Let me talk about QAD. QAD is a company based on Santa Barbara in California. They are building an ERP system, and they are offering it as an online product for their customers. They have this massive installation of Liferay with tons of servers, several environments, and for them, we've been talking to the IT chief in QAD, and their major fear was the phone ringing, the customer complaining that some page in their ERP wasn't working, right? So after installing cloud services, they could have an instant view on which are the pages that were slowing down that system, and directly know which portlets in that page were slowing down the system, right? Well, this is in Spanish. You need to trust me. They say that we are awesome. No, they're just saying that Everest is building a cloud-based platform. They are offering cloud-based portals to their customers, and they have the same problem. They have tons of environments, one for each customer, right? So applying the updates, applying all the fixbacks, and having all the security updates for all the customers was a cumbersome task. So right now they have a unified view, and they can apply it to all the customers at the same time, right? So it's a great benefit. And the last one is components. Components have been also beta testing, and yeah, they're a big fan of portlet performance. Basically, that was an information that was quite hard to retrieve in the past, and the fact that they can measure which portlets are slowing down their pages, they can, focus on solving those bottlenecks in a minute. And also the fact that we have this intelligent system that only allows you to download the fixbacks that make sense in your installation, allows them to focus on to download the updates that make sense for the correct installation. So basically, if you are heavily using the document library, we are delivering the fixbacks per component. So you can just upgrade the components that make sense for your correct installation. Anyone from the developer network here? No? Okay, so last night I decided to do a real live test. And I connected to our production developer network to extract some real data. They installed this portal into Cloud Services a couple weeks ago, so we have some real data. The first time I saw was that there were 9 available fixbacks for the installation. You can see that there's a cluster on production with 2 servers. They are in red because they are not updated. So there are some security or available updates that they can install. And with a single click, you know that they have both nodes that can be updated. The next thing that I did was to click on page metrics. You can see that the home page, since they installed this, have received 3,000 visits. And you can see the average load time. In the first row, you can see the home page. It's loading in 10 milliseconds, which is quite good, no problem. So I decided to order the pages for in order from growing average load time. And what I discovered is that there is a page called Patching Liferay with an article that people is accessing that is taking 6 seconds to load, which is super slow, right? So the cool thing of Liferay Cloud Services is that once you have that information, you can directly click on the link of that page, and you will see a pop-up that tells you the portlets that are deployed on that page. So with just one click, I could see that the dock bar was loading in 2 milliseconds, the designer loader was taking 10 milliseconds to load, search, 1 millisecond, nice, but the knowledge base display is taking 6 seconds to load, right? So this is the kind of information that we want to provide. If I worked for the developer network team, that's the first thing I would try to improve, to solve, to configure, or to cache in some way, right? You have the right information where you need it. And this is what we have for now. It's already available. You can go to liferay.com/cloud services. I think I have the slides here. Yeah, this is the address. You can go there, sign up, connect your servers, start testing it. And which are our future plans? What's our roadmap? Right now, we are improving the way we notify so that you can subscribe to certain notifications, like when the servers are down, when there are new fix packs available. So we want to give you the right tools to receive the information that is relevant to you. We are also improving the metrics. Have you seen, we show average load time for different metrics, but we want to go a step beyond. We want to give you a historic data so that analyzing the past behavior in your portal, you can predict when there are going to be peaks and when you are going to have problems, right, in the future. And also, we are focusing on things that are really specific to Liferay. And the first thing that we are going to do is create a deployment checklist checker, we could call it, that basically goes to your installations and detects where are bad configurations, so that you can receive an alert like, I wouldn't use test on production, things like that, right? And that's our plan for now. And I think that's all. We want your feedback, because we are building this for you. So if you have any kind of questions, I think we have still a lot of time for questions. And please feel free to contact us, to approach us, to share your thoughts about the product. Yep. Alexei, over there.
I mean, this is more a question / feature request. We get from your support team also customer hotfixes, custom hotfixes. Will we be able to see these hotfixes also there and to manage them? Because one use case that we had, real, is that we got a hotfix, but it was, let's say, promoted to fix back only 2 months later. And for us, it's a killing, to wait 2 months.
Yeah.
So, is there any plan to add support for that?
It is something we're going to support, because we know that hot fixes sometimes can collide with the fix packs. Yeah. It's something we are working on. So, yeah.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Do you have still in plans to add a log viewer into cloud services?
What? Can you?
Log viewer, to be able to manage logs from different environments in the cloud services.
We have a prototype working for that, but it can be really expensive in terms of network connection and data storage, because logs can be extremely heavy. And we have done some tests, and we need to look for a way to come around that technical problem. We have something working, but it's still in works. Yeah, so I don't have a date or something, but we are into it. Yep.
I suppose this will not be a free service once it goes out of beta. Do you have an idea of the pricing? Okay, so what our idea is that there are services that are only for EE customers, like the fixed pack management and things like that. The rest of features that are for both CE and EE customers, those are going to be for free. What we plan to charge for in the future are things that have a cost in terms of platform, like, for example, storing historical data a long time. So we don't have a pricing model yet for those services, but we can do as other products do, like 7 days for free, and then if you want to store your data for longer time, then you need to pay for a fee or something like that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any more questions? If not, then thank you very much, Juan.
Okay, thank you.